much that I love you. Let me tell you, me once it. Let me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, stood no chance. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me life. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love it, that me love it, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. What up my baby, what up me love, what up me love. And I dance and sing and I sing because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. Tell me we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under to get under. I know, but your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way. Do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings they come my way, and all the bad things they turn away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a for me. Well, I just wanted to talk about last night. I don't know much about it. He said, beautiful queen and beautiful cousin. I know Papa was doing the work. Hope everyone that attended received what they needed. We about to find out because I woke up like maybe almost 2 something, y'all, maybe, in a panic because I thought I got drunk and went to sleep. And I did, but not like I thought. I mean, I was in a panic thinking that no work hadn't been done. I just knew I had fucked up. Okay. So I said, when I found out that it wasn't like that, that things actually took place, I said, okay, okay. You said it was 3:45. You must be Eastern. But work was done. Yeah, make sure you get the likes up. I don't know why I'm looking at only one like. Make sure you get the likes up coming in here. You said it was amazing, but you're a little upset. Well, we can talk about it. We're gonna talk about it all. There's a few people saying they didn't get the link, even though the link was sent to them. So I don't know what happened. But I'm telling you, you said yes, Papa worked also. Thirst was spitting that knowledge. Okay, love it, love it. Somebody else said that Thaddeus did amazing too. You really want to talk about it? Well, we getting ready to drop the link. So you say I was drunk to Bugao, child. We about to talk about it. I'm gonna drop the link for those who were in attendance of it last night. Because we can definitely talk about it because that's what we're coming on here to do. So if you were in attendance, this is not for anybody else. If you were not in attendance, don't touch this link. Because guess what I'm gonna do? I'm probably just gonna cut you out just because
Just saying. It's not for you, and you know it isn't. Don't tell me you didn't know what the link was for, because I'm telling you, it's for people that was there last night. The Whitney Live was 100. Okay, gratitude. Get the likes up as you come in. If you're already in here and you haven't hit the like, take a minute to hit that like. You said it was nothing like Cincinnati. Definitely understand it. It was our first time back. I heard that I was in trouble. Uh, I heard that I was in trouble, but it's okay. You said I cried myself to sleep because my message was interrupted. Why do y'all keep telling me y'all cried yourself to sleep last night? Why y'all saying that to me? You're not the only person that said that. Gratitude, Victoria. All right, the link has been dropped in the chat. If you were in attendance, you want to talk about it, just click the link, and we'll be able to bring you up, and we can get the chat going. I just want to hear everybody's opinion because it was like it's the link is for the people, not the chat. You're welcome to be here, but if you weren't not in attendance, don't click the link to come up on the screen. Greetings.
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 How are you? Hey, Andre.
Hey.
Jessica with the C.
Hey.
I just saw your
Good.
message this morning. You had got knocked out.
I did. I fell asleep and all you could see was the ceiling and my phone went dead. I was mad.
Well, how much did you get to witness?
Everything all the way up until Papa was pissed off
Oh,
because
okay.
yeah,
What was he pissed off about?
because he said y'all they didn't take care of your vessel, you didn't eat enough and you were drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I waited. I didn't realize they had been waiting. I've gone into kind of like a slight depression, so I didn't slip back off of my diet that I was on. I didn't started smoking here and there. So they
Um
like, you're not long we waiting for this for you to show up with this body.
that's what he said. He was like, we've been waiting 4 months for this shit.
I
It was
heard I was
funny.
in trouble, man. I know
Mhm.
because I was nervous. I didn't think they even wanted to come. So, I just felt like I felt bad because I didn't know. I heard I was in trouble.
It was great though. It was great. You said you were going to do some readings yourself, but as soon as you sat down, Papa took over.
Yeah, yeah,
He
he was
couldn't wait.
coming in very quickly, and I was trying to get some readings in first, but that didn't
Mhm.
happen.
Yeah, but it was great because we held it down after you had to go, recover. We held it down for a while. We
Yes,
held it down
okay.
for a while. Yeah.
Andre, how was your experience?
I've enjoyed it. I personally, I just expected a little bit more dialogue from Papa. Um, I guess from my conversation with him, a lot of the work has already been done. What I gathered, so
Hmm.
when Papa and I was speaking, he mentioned about the weight. I was trying to lose some weight, and he said he was going to
Mhm.
correct that. So I just took it as okay. A lot of the things that I have been working on for the past year or so is already done. So yeah, it was just more of a moment for me to actually speak with them through a vessel, opposed to going to the altar and speaking with them and the rest
Yeah,
of the deities that I have.
yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Um, I have not watched the video back, and I really have absolutely damn near no memory of anything that took place. So that's why I woke up in a panic thinking that I don't know what I thought. I just thought I got drunk and went to sleep, and I did, but it
Mm-mm.
was in my mind.
Yeah, you'll
So
be proud. You'll be proud of your team. You'll be proud of everybody that was on the contraption. And It was really, really good. You did do a lot more than you thought. You did.
Okay, well, I'm glad they came in and did what was supposed to be done. Cause child, I didn't know. I was gone. I remember putting
Yeah,
my hand on my best friend's head, and that was it.
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody had a each one teacher one moment last night. So
Oh, that's
um,
dope.
yeah,
Yeah.
so TJ took he took control of the
Hmm.
room or whatever because he had a lot in the spirit that he wanted to share. But I was glad that I was able to help out a young Melanite who is
My
also
son.
in the Yehuda tribe. Yeah, so
My
Oh,
I
that
son.
was
was your
glad I was able
son.
to help him out
Mhm.
with what I know so far because I'm still learning. Once you're in this work, you're always you're a student, but
Uh-huh.
you if it's
Absolutely.
anything that you wanted to share and that you're confident enough to share, I shared. So
Yes.
Love that. Love that. Charmy says the men were holding it down, but Charmy, I heard that you were holding it down as well. Y'all come on up. Let's have the dialogue. Let's have some conversation about it.
Yes.
Whether you didn't like it or you did like it, you know what I mean? And it's okay for me either way, because this was our first time doing it just via the Zoom anyway, which is why we only scheduled 2 dates. Just because I wanted to be able to see what happens, how everything, went. And I'm just like,
I
she says,
I really love the interaction between Papa and your sister. You guys, they talked a lot about your mother and just your sister's heart space and how fluffy she is, and she wouldn't sit on your lap.
I
It was
do remember him
beautiful.
kept hitting my thigh, like, get up here. Like, oh my
Yes,
God.
he kept telling you to shut the fuck up.
All the time. All the time. That's crazy because I really don't remember. There are just bits and pieces. I do remember touching my other friend in the room, her forehead, my best friend out here, forehead. Um, I kind of remember when he first seen my friend, and then remember him telling my sister to sit on his lap. And
Hmm.
that's pretty much like that's it. I was out after that.
It was good.
Hey Bridget,
We can't hear you.
you're on
you're on
mute.
mute.
There you
Can
go.
y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, yeah, I apologize, Queen, because I got drunk. I'm not a drinker. So I was drinking that Brugal and I was messed up. So my boyfriend, he actually attended, which was amazing because that right there, that was a big step for him to actually come. And he loved it. He loved drinking with Papa. He stayed up when I fell asleep. He stayed up for me. So he'd be like, "Oh, Papa was mad." He said, "The times I went to sleep, like Papa kept saying, what he kept saying." Oh yeah, because somebody was in there tapping on the phone and say, "What is that noise?"
Oh my gosh.
He said, "Turn it off." What else he kept saying?
Hmm. Cause somebody wouldn't mute their phone, child.
Yeah, it was so freaking funny. Everybody tried to tell her to like turn the camera, like mute yourself. She finally like, "Oh baby, I don't know. Like, can y'all help me?"
Oh man.
We had
Look
so
at
much
Sin
fun
Town.
though.
That was funny.
Yep.
That was
Oh, he
that's
kept
what
telling
somebody else had
come
told
sit on
me.
my lap, Fluffy. Bring your fluffy self over here and sit on my lap. Poppy is such a
Oh
freak.
my
He
God.
is such a
Papa
freak.
is something else, man. He said she was
he
older. She didn't know how to mute her phone.
he said,
Yeah,
"Come
but
and scissor with Papa.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said, do what?
Come and scissor with Papa."
What in the
Papa's
fuck?
so
What does that
nasty.
mean? What
So
does that
nasty.
mean, Papa?
Woo.
Did anybody
We
receive any
had fun
work?
though. That was my
Yes,
first mistake. So
there was a family that received work. Papa called out her son and did some healing work on him and told he was like, you asked for $50,000 and he was like, no, I asked for
No,
25.
25K. Yeah.
Yeah, and Papa said, you cheap. I tried to help you
Cheap.
with
Yes. What the hell? 25K, you cheap.
it.
I was
Yeah,
loving it.
yeah.
He was like, basically asked for more. You worth way more than 25K.
Mm.
He
Yeah, and Ladamba came through as well, and for the chat for everybody that was at home, she touched the screen, and I believe she, if I'm not mistaken, I think she did blew into the screen as well.
yep.
Yeah, but most of the work was pretty much done
What?
with a few people on the chat, but mainly people that were already physically there.
Hmm.
Mm. We're gonna have to figure out a way to I don't know, because I don't even know. They don't listen to me, and then I don't even be present, so I don't know what the hell. But we gonna see how we can do it for the next one.
It was
Um,
beautiful though. It was I wouldn't have changed anything. It
Yeah, I'm
was
definitely going to
beautiful.
go to attend again. Absolutely.
maybe I just need
Definitely.
to eat a little bit more so they can
I
do more
felt so
work.
bad that my phone died because I fell asleep at the end. Like when all the cousins was talking and everything, I fell asleep at the end, and my phone died, and then I got kicked out, and I was like,
Yeah, me too.
no.
Look, I text everybody. I'm like, I'm kicked out. Y'all bring me back in. Because I know
Man,
Queen gonna be waking up.
yep. And by the
Man,
time I got back in there, I kept trying like every hour because I was up after that. It was like it ended. I was like, oh shoot.
man, I just wish that I
But hopefully I ain't missed nothing big because I stayed to the end. I just fell asleep like at the very end.
Yeah.
I just wish I had like I don't know, taking care of my body a little bit more over the last few months. So it may have had, an even more powerful experience, but I'm gonna do what I can do in the next couple weeks, just so my body is probably a little bit better.
Can y'all hear Queen talking?
But huh?
'Cause
I mean,
Can y'all hear me?
I can
Yeah, I
hear
can hear
you.
you.
Okay. Um, I'm trying to see
y'all
if
hear
other people
Queen?
gonna click that link.
Not y'all in the back.
Right.
Queen said,
I
"Say hi to
want
Queen, y'all."
I want to. Hey, greetings, y'all. Greetings.
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 I want other people to click
They
the
love
link and come up and tell me about their
you.
experience.
For real, because it was a lot going on and I felt so comfortable with everybody. It was like the people that I was with, I was supposed to be with them. It that
Family.
yes, it felt so good.
There we go. Hey,
There we
Darlene.
go.
Greetings, greetings.
You're on mute again. Okay, there you go.
Stop, Tiara.
We can hear you now, Darlene.
What she say?
We can hear you now. It's off of mute. Uh,
Every time you go to talk, it puts you back on mute for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, greetings, everyone. Greetings.
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 I just wanted to come on, Queen, because last night was amazing. First and foremost, Papa came through like that. That was just so amazing. I never experienced a Mestetic before, like I had spoke with you before, Queen, and was explaining to you. I always wanted to come to a Mestetic, and you was telling me, which we spoke it into existence. I was gonna be at one, and which I was able to make one. Gratitude to my ancestors in spirit for that.
Period.
But when I came on, Papa grabbed at my son. I found out that my son is in Yusuf's tribe, and he's a warrior. I found out some things that my son been asking for spirit for, and I had no recollection of him asking about these things. And Papa called him cheap because he only asked for 25,000 instead of 50,000.
That's your son.
That was
Okay.
so funny to me. It took me, but the part that when I got a little upset because everything was just going so amazing, and I felt like I waited my whole life for this opportunity. And once Papa got to me and was asking me a question, he was asking me about why was I asking the spirit for $1 million. One of the cousins just butted in and just was like, Papa, I asked for $1 million too. Hold on, it's not your turn. He called my name. Like,
Yeah.
honey,
Right.
I
Okay.
waited so long for
Wow.
this. Excuse me, Queen, but if I could have reached through that phone, cousin wouldn't have been cousin anymore. Like, that just hurted my heart so bad. And I just felt like, oh, this is my opportunity. Like, I really got to talk to spirit. Papa, I've been dying to do this. And my opportunity, it get disturbed by somebody who, like your turn was coming. They was working on everybody. Let me get my moment. So that was just the part that I got a
That's gonna
little
make me
upset
cry.
about, because I know it was just some valid information that I've been calling upon spirit for, that I just needed to hear, just for validation, and to know, am I going in the correct way? Am I doing the things I'm supposed to do? And I know Papa was coming through to let me know, because the first thing he started off was that $1 million that I asked for. And that had a lot to do with, things that I've been communicating through spirit and my ancestors about. So that just like, but other than that, it was amazing. And TJ, oh wow, the gems that he dropped. Oh,
Love
he was
that.
amazing. Oh, Queen, I just love your team. They is
I
amazing.
love that. See, I didn't even know, but they was telling me, they was like, TJ did so good.
Yes,
And
TJ
so
came through last night.
I love that. Oh, somebody got dropped off. I love that, and I'm so sorry that happened.
I
Because I can
know.
understand that. That's like having a dream where you feel like spirit getting ready to give you the answer you was looking for,
Yes.
and somebody then woke you up out your sleep.
Yes.
One of the
And that
kids,
is
somebody, can I go
exactly how
outside?
I felt. Like how you just call it like that. That's exactly how I felt. Like, that's exactly how I felt. But
That kind
other
of
than that,
happened
it
with
was
that kind of
amazing.
happened with me too. Like everybody's heart space was really, really loud, so Papa really couldn't concentrate too. So he was just trying to quiet everything down. So
Because he kept on coming back to the contraption and kept saying, quiet, quiet now. So I kind of like was getting that as to quiet. And then one time he had unmuted me, I guess, so I can start back speaking with him. But it was just so many people had started talking and coming through. I just muted my mic back, like he'll come back around to me. I know my time coming because it came this far.
Now, Anna, how was your experience? Gratitude, Darlene.
Queen, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared. Cause I don't even know if he said my name or not. So I'm listening and I heard Anna and I'm like, what? And then I heard something about car flip and I was like, what? And then he started talking about something else. And then he was talking to me and some other man. He was like, well, this is for y'all. And but I really didn't. It was so much going on. So it was like I was like in and out, in and out. I was like, okay, now did he just say something about I didn't believe? I think I remember that he was like, I didn't believe in him. It was like he don't give a fuck. And I was like, what? And I was like, I pray to you. I'm telling myself, I pray to you every morning before when I'm on my way to work. And he was like, me flip your car on your way to work. And I'm looking crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I pray to the first thing like when I get in my car, warm my car, go to the gas station before I get on 75. I pray to Yehuda, Mother Adina, and Papa, and my overseers, my ancestors, before I get on that road. And he was like, me don't give a fuck if you don't believe in me. And I was like, it's not that I don't believe in you. I was like, I don't know if you hear me talking to you or what. I was like, no, it's not. I don't believe in you. I know you're real. I know you are you. But do you hear me? Do you hear me talking to you? Or do you see me? That's what I be thinking to myself. I be back if I be like, nah, they hear me talking to them every morning because they protect me every morning. But he was like, me don't give a fuck. And I was like, what? So I was a little ready for him to
Maya
come
says he may
in.
have thought you weren't listening to him last night.
Oh, I was
But
listening. I was a
no,
little
but they said that
shocked.
he did call your name a few times. So,
Yeah.
Darlene, where did Darlene go? Oh, there she goes. Nasha says, my apologies. I wasn't meaning to interrupt. She thought she was on mute. So she thought she was speaking to Papa, but like just speaking aloud. She said she didn't realize she was not muted, she says.
Oh, okay, understood. Understood.
She said she was drunk. Papa
I
can get
think
your
we
ass
all
there.
were, because Queen got passed out when Papa went and laid you down.
I'm tired.
Oh
But
man.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I was high as I don't know what.
Now, still I rise. What was you drinking?
I was smoking. I wasn't
Mm.
drinking. I was smoking.
So when Papa say drink, you was smoking like, okay,
No, I had
Papa.
water to drink when he said drink, but I was also smoking. That was
Oh shit.
yeah, and but it was amazing. It was. I was amazed.
He
I,
called out
Mm.
I'm
I'm
until I
sorry.
fell out. I enjoyed it.
Now
He
I
called
know.
out a mother and daughter, and he was like, um, that she smoke, her lungs ain't shit, but she smoke, but she don't want you to know that she smoke. I was like,
What?
damn, Papa.
Wow.
hmm It was getting real,
Wow.
especially with Darlene's son, I think too. Yeah, that was powerful too. So yeah.
That
Mm.
was amazing with my son. Like, that was amazing. Like, it was the whole Papa explaining to my son that how the last 12 years he's saved his life. And
Yep.
oh, another thing, when Papa spoke about the car accident with my son,
Yep.
that gave me and everybody that was right there, me and all my children, chills, because Queen, I never mentioned nothing to you about my son being in a car accident, but on one of your horoscope readings, me and my son was already aware that he was going to have a car accident because you said something about it in his horoscope reading for Aries. And I remember you saying something about a car accident. And it's
Mm.
like when Papa said something about that, that just blew my mind, because my son was in a really bad car accident. But when I say my three sons came out with not a stain on them, not a scratch, and how bad the guy had hit my son, like the car was a total loss. Like it couldn't even be fixed. So for him to
Mm.
say that, it was just like, oh wow, like, and that's all I pray for is coverings over my children, myself, my home, my vehicle. And it was just amazing. It was amazing.
Wow. Now, Tamara, you was at the one in Cincinnati too, right?
Yes, ma'am. Greetings, family.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm
So
doing
somebody told
well.
me that this
Greetings.
was different from Cincinnati, and I know you were in the
That's,
one in Cincinnati.
that was
And I
me.
know it
Yes,
was
ma'am.
different. Oh, that was you that said
Yes.
that.
And
Okay.
so, yes, ma'am. So I expected it to be a little different, but it was so much work done in Cincinnati. So I expected a lot to get done. And I guess I've been so amped up to be a part of the Mestetic and to see
Mm-hmm.
Papa again and to speak to you again. And so like I had went to the bathroom, and then when I came back, he was calling my name, and my boyfriend was had jumped in the camera and told me to come back to the camera. And once Papa started talking, somebody unmuted themselves and started talking. So I missed the message, and then like after that he got up. So I was just a little disappointed, after being so amped up to be a part of everything, and I
That's
didn't
so
really get
rude.
no
That
message or
is
nothing like
so
that. So
rude. And
I
that's
I
caused
was kind
people
of
to not receive what they needed.
I mean, I guess I kind of felt a little bratty afterward though, but I did cry. I was kind of sorry. I cried. I
Did
was
you cry?
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was sorry.
Yes,
Nah,
I'm so
it
sorry.
ain't your fault. I mean, things happen as they should. So, you know,
Yeah.
I did hang on the line though till it was all said and done with though. So gratitude.
Hmm.
Gratitude.
I had no idea even nothing that took place, y'all. Like I'm telling you, I jumped up from my sleep. I was just in a panic. I came back in here and poured another glass, like, oh God, let me do it. Cause I don't know what happened. I went to sleep. So I then came and poured another glass of Brugal, thinking I'm getting ready to let me just do it right this time because I thought I got drunk and went to sleep, child. I didn't know what had happened. So they like, no, you did stuff. Papa them came through and did stuff. Mary like came through for a hot second, and I'm like, oh man. But nobody else could really come through because the poor shape of my damn body, I guess. I don't know, but you said it was a couple people kept coming off you. We're gonna have to like when that happens, we're just gonna have to just politely exit them out. You know what I mean? Because you kind of know, when you're off mute sometimes, but I know some people don't know, and don't know how to work it either. So you said, I don't think many people, Jonathan says, I don't think many people got their readings since people kept unmuting themselves. I understand. That's crazy. Um, Still I rise.
Yes. Wait a minute. Yes, hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, I
Yeah,
loved it. I think you did great.
I appreciate that because I don't know what had happened. Still I
And
rise. I
I was
really do.
nervous. Like I was nervous. That's why I started smoking so much because I was scared. I was like, they is gonna lay me out. But then I was amazed that they even said my name. I was like, oh my gosh. But I really think when Fettis was talking last night, I swear when he started talking about Yehuda, I swear he was talking to me because I had been talking, I had been praying to Yehuda the other day after you had announced the winners. And I went to the bathroom and I cried and I asked you who up there, please find a way for me to get a ticket. And as soon as they came in from the bathroom, you was on the live saying, well, send the names in. I said, oh my gosh, he was listening. He had to have been listening.
Oh
And then,
wow, Queen.
yep, yes. And then yesterday, I was going through something with my son and I was sitting there crying. And then you got on the live and you said you was giving away 5 more tickets. And then you called my name. I was like, oh my gosh, he was listening again.
Wow.
And Thaddeus was talking about that last night. And I felt like he was talking to me. He was like, I know you think that he's not listening, but he is. And I felt like
Mm,
that was for me. Because
yeah,
I was
validation.
wondering, like, is he listening? Do they hear me?
Wow. All I know is I was quite impressed that a lot of the queens had brought their king to the platform. Okay. And it was dope. Miss Catherine, I know your husband came as well. Um, how was his experience?
Gratitudes. Yes, he needed that because I have been following you for so long, and he never said if he believed or didn't believe, but he just, like, oh, that's what my wife is doing. That's what she do. That's what she listened to. So, I was like, no, you're gonna sit in here with me tonight because I want you to see what I see. You need to understand. And so, Papa got into him immediately, and he was like, tell your grandma to be quiet. She too loud. She keep talking to me. And
Mm,
he could have just melted because I always told him that if he ever come to a Mestetic, I want his grandma to speak to him. And that's what Papa was like, tell your grandmama to be quiet. But Papa read him like a good book, honey. Every
really?
yes, that's what I'm saying. I don't. Some people may think they didn't get something, but Papa was giving it. He read my husband things he never told me. He said
Mm.
that night about my husband. So now my husband, all he can say is, "Yeah, she on point. She on point. She right. She right." So I know the next time you have opportunity, he's gonna be there because he couldn't question anything. Everything was on point. So he really enjoyed himself. And he stayed up as long as he could because he wanted to hear more and see more. Because I kept telling him that, Mirielite, Perfindia, uh, Yehuda, more people will come. But that because he got that, especially in the beginning, it was confirmation for him. We were good.
Oh man, I think that's so dope. I'm so glad because a lot of people think this is just for women. This ain't just for women. This is for us, our people, period. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, I see you, Ricardo. A lot of people said that, not a lot, I guess like 3 or 4 people said they didn't get the link. But I sent the link out. For some reason, some people's phones did not process it, because it shows on my end where I sent it, but some people said it never came through. They never received the link. So I just don't understand, like what happened. And it's not like I did them in a group text. I did them individually to make sure that people received them. So I really don't know what happened. Jessica with a K. Wait a minute. She didn't click out.
Well, Queen, I do want to say one more thing. I believe it was Andre Lewis that I see here. I think he contributed a lot last night. Him and Tobias, baby, we were being educated by the
That
king.
is.
Yes, him, Andre and Thaddeus. They was educating us real good last night. We was being educated by the king so much last night that we was like, all right, kings, educate these queens. Let us know what we need. And that really blessed my heart.
Oh, wow. I love
Gratitude,
that.
gratitude.
Gratitude. Love that. Gratitude to you, Mr. Andre, and to Thaddeus. Because somebody said that, it was like, you'll be so proud when you watch this back. You're going to be so proud of Thaddeus. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like what happened? It was like, you're going to be proud of Thaddeus and you're going to be proud of Tanisha, Charming T. I'm like, oh my God, that is so dope. Like, okay, period. Oh my God, where Jessica go again? Now I was getting ready to come to Jessica and she didn't get clicked out again. It's messing with her. They said that's too cute to buy us. Yes. Oh man, I'm so glad a lot of people did get what they needed. I didn't know how it was gonna work. All I know is we have done Zoom before, while we're doing a live one, and those people a lot of times say that they still get the work done. So when Spirit presented and say, Quatita, I do believe people still receive what they need. I'm like, okay, so it's time for us to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. I know I was supposed to do another one tonight just because I panicked and I came on like, I'm going to just do one tomorrow, y'all, because I didn't get nothing done, not realizing it was a lot that had been done. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if we're going to do one tonight, but we may. We may, because maybe we do it for some of the people that did not. I'm so nervous. I ain't nervous like I was yesterday, child. I was so nervous. I could not even sleep or rest. I mean, my body just felt like it was going to shut down, and I was very paranoid. I kept asking him, like, "Am I die? Am I gonna die during this tonight?" Because my body feels so weak. I don't feel like things is working inside of my physical the way they should be because I'm nervous and anxious, and they kept telling me to be quiet, that I was fine. So, oh my gosh. Mm. Well, I'm glad y'all had a good experience. Still I rise. Did anybody else watch with you?
No, because I was trying to get my sons to do it, but my son is both of them. They're autistic, and my son was scared to get in front of the camera, and so he wouldn't come. He sat beside me, but he wouldn't come in front of the screen because he was afraid.
Oh, well, I understand that. Yeah, because this could be a lot. It could be a lot.
Yeah, but I swear, I enjoyed it all, and I felt that energy. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. If ain't nobody else feeling, I don't know, but I did.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you said you felt the energy because that was my question too. Did anybody feel the energy through the phone?
You said you felt it all the way over there. My husband said he felt it across the room.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I love that. Greetings, TJ. Come on up here, TJ.
Yeah.
So now since he's there, what did he think? Your husband?
Oh,
Uh-oh, we lost a few
he
people.
he enjoyed it too. He was trying to make sure I was okay because I was worried about my son because my son was so scared, and I really wanted him. I wanted him and my other son to get some healing because they are those are my sons. They're autistic, and I was like, please. I kept telling my son, like, please, you don't have to be afraid. It's okay. And he's like, no, mom, I'm scared. I don't want to go to sleep. That's all he kept saying is I don't want to go to sleep. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sleepy.
That is, he said he don't want to go to sleep. That is so cute. I don't know if I want to go. I'm not sleepy, Mom. I don't know if I want to go to sleep now. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Um, Nasha, come on up so you can say how you had your experience and peacefully. Y'all come on up so we can hear y'all experience as well. There he go. What up, TJ? Can you hear us? You on mute.
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
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 How's
Jessica
everyone
with a
doing
I
K.
today?
finally
Every
got
time
on
I come
there.
to you, you click off.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
okay, so no, like I got a call that came in, so I got kicked out of the meeting, and then when I tried to get back in, everyone, it was a Miss Catherine was speaking, I believe, and you just sounded distorted, like real crazy, like it just sounded really crazy, like deep
Sometimes it be that
voice.
energy.
Yeah, so I went back out. And I'm like, am I not supposed to, say my experience? But then I was just like, no, let me try again. Because you know how you kind of be more in the spiritual and not the physical. So you just like you was
Mm-hmm.
saying, like it might not be meant to be, or it happens the way
Mm-hmm.
that it's supposed to. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'm not supposed to share. But I tried again, and I'm in. So I'm grateful that I'm able to tell you, Queen, that I'm grateful for you because I am one of the free ticket winners, and so I didn't expect it, and that was just a blessing that I needed, and it flowed to me through you, and I appreciate you, and it was an
Likewise.
experience that I'll never forget. I've never been to a mystique like that, but I've been following you and growing with the fam, the cousins, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Um I actually found you when um with Mo 3 with Mo.
Okay.
And then I just
Uh-huh.
started, I just kept up with you because you real and I was learning. I'm learning from you. And so last night though, my name was called too. And I'm not sure if that was Papa, because when I wrote down in my notes, I had wrote down um Lama Dama. So I don't know if it was Papa who called out to me or was it Lama Dama. But here's the validation. Um I was told that that I feel like I'm not seen, like no one sees me and that I am seen. And I kind of really broke out into tears. Like my eyes filled up into tears, and that was unexpected. But here's the deal. I'm a really low key person. I'm the coolest of the coolest, but I like to stay out the way and I like to be in my own zone. And it's hard for me to be present in my personal relationships because I'm so to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Okay.
so I really don't want to be seen. I don't really want to be on Front Street. However, in my life, um, like I have a big heart, you know what I'm saying, or somewhat. But when I do something for someone, I'm not a tit for tat. I'm unconditional. However, the people that are closest to me, I feel like, how you don't see that I'm the nucleus of this shit? You don't see that if I'm taken out of the equation, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because I know what I bring, and I know that I'm out elevating. You know what I'm saying? And I want those that's connected to me to, elevate as well. And so I do feel as though that people don't respect or don't appreciate it. Like it's just a lot of ungrateful people around me that I need to kind of cut off. So that was validation for me. Cause like the being seen, like I said, it's not just everybody pay attention to me, but it's just like the people who I do choose to go out the way for because
I am placed in their life for a reason. And they're placed in my life for a reason. They just kind of throw the shit back at me in my face.
Mm-hmm.
So that was validation.
So whoever
Tap the screen
April
and
Ross is, lower
and
than
blow air.
prices, clearly not the
That was
same
done
benefit.
on my behalf. So
Just a
I'm grateful
moment,
for that. I
Jessica.
don't really
Just a moment,
all the
Jessica.
way understand what that means, but I know that that was some
Hold on,
healing
Jessica. Hold
sent
on.
my way.
Hold on.
Hold
And
on,
so
Jessica.
I'm
Hold
forever
on,
grateful,
Jessica.
gratitude for that whole experience because like I said, you just randomly picked my name and then I was just so excited and the vibe that whole night was just like I just felt so happy and just so like overjoyed. I couldn't even explain it. It was just like I kept saying it's the vibes for me. It was just so like loving and like a protective feeling through the whole
Mm-hmm.
Mestetic. And I was also glad to see that she was able to wake up and, you know, um, overcome the intermission because I stayed to the end too. And so I'm grateful for everyone who stayed on the line because we did continue the conversation and um, just dropping gems and just keeping the vibration high. So um, like I said last night, that's last night is a night to remember. We all gonna remember that. So thank you so much for the time and allow me to share.
No problem. I don't know if you can hear me, but no problem. Gratitude for that.
Am I
I was
still on
trying to
here?
just acknowledge this right here with the lower the prices. Um, I won't be doing that, but I want to address it because I want to make sure that I say to April that in addition
Oops.
to what you don't know,
I'm sorry, y'all.
you're speaking about something that clearly has nothing to do with you because you were not invited nor given a free ticket. And there was probably more than 20 people that received free tickets to this event. Secondly, the prices for the household itself. But because you're not a real follower of this channel, I'm going to ask you to step the fuck out of my chat because you don't know what you're talking about. And I don't owe you anything. And I'm so, so pleased to say it. I couldn't even get to you fast enough to say this to you. Now I'm going to ask you to mind your fucking business and politely remove yourself from my chat. Now let's do that. Is she outside? Yeah. Okay.
And I second that.
Huh?
I
No, I'm
second
going.
that. She need to
Yeah.
mind her fucking business.
Yes,
Yeah, a
girl.
lot of people don't understand that it's a lot of energy and a lot of work to do what you do. So at the end of the day, it's just all about the support because
Yes.
you do a lot for us, and it's definitely appreciated.
Yeah,
Well, hey, Queen.
and
I'm
it's
sorry. I'm so
normally
sorry.
it's
I
normally
just found your channel.
225 per person,
Oh,
but
I'm
it's
sorry.
not. It wasn't.
I just
Who
found
who
your
am I speaking
channel.
with?
This is Queen. I'll follow you on Facebook, and I just started coming back on YouTube. And since you was on YouTube, I never knew you was on YouTube. I started following you when you did. You was in a store one time, and you was speaking with a woman, and you was just telling her, about her experience in her life, and it was just amazing. So I've been following you since then. I believe the sister name is Azar. I might have said her name wrong. From YouTube, from Facebook, she introduced me to your channel, and I just want to say I love your work. So forget all the negative. I know what you do because I've been watching you since, Facebook. Like I said, I just found your channel maybe 3 days ago. I found it, and so I've been watching a lot of your videos. I love your work. You do good. I believe in you. So I just love you. I just wanted to come up and, tell you that I found your channel. I did subscribe. You might see me a little bit more once you start going live, but I'm still catching up on a lot of your videos from YouTube. So I just wanted to give thanks and praises for, helping us and being there for us with your energy because I love your energy. I'm from
I
Cincinnati too as
definitely
well.
appreciate it.
No problem. You know you're gonna have them negative ones coming in. And I just want to say that. But I love your energy. You real. You keep it real with everyone. You're very positive when you have to be, now unless you have somebody take you there. But I just wanted to just give thanks and praises that I found your channel and it's so good because my birthday on the 8th. And I'm like, yes, I found her channel on here because I be on YouTube a lot. So I just wanted to big you up and come up and say that. But I'm gonna camp down because I'm just now listening in and catching up on a lot of things on your on your YouTube channel. And big up to you. I just wanted to speak to you, on the panel while you up here. That's all, Queen.
Gratitude, Queen. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Quita. And then we're gonna get to TJ because TJ, I was told that you held it down last night.
Sure
And
did. I
we're gonna get to
sure.
him because I want to hear. So, Quita, Miss Quita, we can't hear you, Quita. Love is like that emotional, spiritual thing inside that you can't. We're gonna have to. We can't hear you, so we're gonna go to Nani Batista.
Greetings, Queen.
Greetings. How are you?
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
Um, I first want to say my deepest apologies to Darlene. Um, I was the one that interrupted Papa. It was not my intentions. I was responding to, I was thinking out loud when he asked her she wanted $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, me too. But I thought I was on mute. And Papa yelled at me. He was like, who said that? But
Well,
that was not my intentions to steal her moment or to interrupt Papa. And I truly, truly apologize. Um,
understood. Yeah, understood, and I appreciate you for even saying that to her.
yeah, and I made sure I went on mute after that. I didn't come back off of mute until everyone was just chatting when Papa had to step away. And last night was really powerful. It was, I don't know. Papa got me messed up. I was drunk. He kept
Well,
on saying
I'm
drink,
glad.
and I don't drink regularly, so I was toe up, y'all. And
I know
I
that
sure.
that drink
I
was
sure.
strong. What were you drinking?
I had some Remy Martin and I had some Moscato. So I did too much. I did too
Yeah.
much. But I enjoyed myself and I actually fell asleep to listening to TJ dropping all kind of gems and jewels. And I woke up, y'all was still on there.
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
I
Yep.
woke up, y'all was still on there. I was like, they is lit.
Okay, and that part, it really
But
seemed to have gone down last night.
I
Um,
was extremely happy to just been able to be in Papa and everyone else's presence, and I really enjoyed myself, and I hope I can do it again.
gratitude, gratitude. I appreciate you, Queen. I'm glad you did though. Um, TJ,
Greetings.
greetings, love muffin.
How you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Still trying to get my energy together because Papa did get me drunk too. I'm not
Were
gonna
you
even
drunk?
hold you. Papa got me drunk.
Child, that is so funny. Jessica with the C, I'm gonna take you down for a moment, honey, so I can get somebody else up here. So I don't have enough room. It's not allowing me to bring anybody else up. And I want to make sure I can get to a few other people. Let me see. Let's take you down for a second. Okay. So I heard you was dropping knowledge, holding it down, and you was with the spirit. Okay, and period, TJ.
I was just doing what Yehuda told me to do, and I realized that there was a reason for it, even if I didn't have the full understanding as to why I was doing what I was doing. And I show gratitude to the spirit for that.
So now, because you've attended a few of them, but you've only ever attended via Zoom.
Right.
How was it this time for you?
It's always an amazing experience, and I've always feel that energy. But even inside of last night, when I was telling people, even when you were not present, the work was still being done because the spirit was still working.
Yes,
They was
yes.
always working continuously, and even inside of that, I received some upgrades in my abilities, and I can feel it.
That's amazing. I love that. I love that.
Absolutely, it's always an
So how you
amazing
feel about that?
experience. Really good. I'm just processing.
I heard
It
it
was
was
an amazing
you and Mr.
experience.
Andre and Tenacious.
hmm Javon,
I,
Javon.
and Javon, yes, air
hmm
child. Yes. Well, I appreciate you for holding it down, y'all for holding it down, and you know what I'm saying,
Anything
giving
for
still what was
you.
needed, because that's the way it's
Absolutely.
supposed to be.
Absolutely. It was amazing.
So compared to the other ones, what did you think though? Compared to the other ones,
Absolutely. I just heard Yehuda. Did y'all hear him?
I did. I did. Yes, I did.
Um, Compared to the other ones, there was something about it that felt different energetically,
I
but it
did.
still felt good.
Mm-hmm.
Felt
okay.
amazing.
Well, good, because I just want to. We just need to get back in the swing of it. You know what I'm saying? But
hmm
I was gone so fast. You know what I mean? I was there 1 minute, gone the next. You know,
hmm
so you know what I mean.
Yes.
Mr. Kalir, is that how I say your name? Kalir, Mr. Adams,
Hey Queen, how are
greetings.
you?
How are you? I'm well.
I'm I'm good. I'm good. I was watching last night and I seen
How
that
was
you
it for you?
it was a good experience. Like the vibe was just off the charts right from the rip. The energy was wow. Like I don't know. I was so excited that I almost passed out and he ain't even said nothing to me yet.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there and I watched a lot of the lives. I seen them going down. And when Papa came out, he was getting them. He was getting them. And I was like, oh, wow. So I got nervous. I was like, because you was like, turn the mic down. And I didn't think I had mine's on. But when I looked, I said, oh, mine's on. And I went to click it off. And he looked right in the camera and said, I'll be right back to y'all. Y'all don't, you want to keep the mics on? I'm like, oh, wow. But then after a while, you like went in the back. And then I guess you faded out. And I just
Oh,
kept switching through the channels, and we all just kept talking and keeping it going on. And the two guys, they was just kicking it in. Um, and it was just a good experience. It was
well,
just a
I
good
love that.
experience.
I'm glad that you had a good experience. Um, because I didn't know how it was going to work, even though we've done it, via Zoom before. We've had people on the Zoom before, I should say, who then said they still were able to get the work and, still went to sleep and, still could feel the energy. So, like I said, when Spirit presented it, I thought, well, let's go ahead and see. I really feel like it could be a beautiful thing. I'm glad it was good in a lot of senses for a lot of people, too. So
Yeah,
I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful
yeah.
for
You
TJ and
you
Javon's
put me
gift
back
too.
in.
He said, you said, What happened?
I said you put me back in. I guess when you got up, when you jumped out your sleep, you put me back
Yes.
in because I was locked out for a second, but I kept my screen up though. I said you put me back in. I guess when you got up,
Frosty T, nice to finally meet you. How are you?
but I kept my screen up though.
It's nice to meet you too, Queen. I had an awesome time at the Mestetic last night. I just want to say gratitude for allowing me to come and giving me a free ticket. Um, I definitely enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the cast and everybody that that spoke on something that had something to add in addition to bring healing to everybody. I feel like everything happened the way it was supposed to, and I fell asleep toward the end though. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I fell asleep. It was
Yeah.
it was pretty long, but I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the time. I enjoyed just sitting there and listening and learning. Sometimes you don't always have to add. You just want to sit and just listen and
Hmm.
receive what it is that's supposed to be for you.
Yeah.
And so that's what I came to do, to receive healing in whichever way that I could get it. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for the deity, Buddha, and I'm just happy that I even got the ticket. Cause listen, I was over here like, oh my God, I would just love to go to this aesthetic because I really need some healing, and I was dealing with so much. When you called my name, I was like, ain't no way, ain't no way. I was so grateful. I really, really was. I was super grateful because I've been watching for a very long time and learning, and I really
Hmm.
wanted to be a part of it. And I was just happy that I was allowed to be a part of it, and that I was just allowed to just be around everybody, that was there. I think the energy was amazing, and everybody, like I said, added something that I think that everybody could have taken something from.
Love that. I appreciate you for saying that too. And I've seen your name so many times, so long now, and I'm like, no, I gotta give her a ticket. Like yes, yes. I
Yeah,
appreciate
gratitude.
you.
I
I
appreciate
appreciate you
it,
telling
Queen.
your
I enjoy
experience.
watching.
Gratitude, gratitude. Quita,
Absolutely.
Quita, is your mic
Well, I
working
don't
now?
want to.
No, you're okay, Frosty.
Oh, okay.
You're okay. I'm just trying to see if Quita can, if her mic is working. Quita, let me see if it's your mic. They say your mic is okay. I don't know why we can't hear you, Quita. Hmm. Well, I don't know. Jonathan, are you up here, Jonathan? Jonathan? Mm, I don't know. Well, I don't know what is going on with the mics. Well,
Well, can you hear
I am.
me, Queen?
Who is that?
This is Catherine. I just want to see if you can hear anybody.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Let me
Okay.
see.
Every time Mama blew into that screen, I felt it. Every
Who
time.
said that? Who said that?
Me?
Quita?
No. Tanisha. Still I
Where are
rise.
you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't see you still up there. Oh, girl.
I'm
Okay.
mute.
I'm sorry. You said every time she blew into the screen.
Yep. Every time she blew into that screen, I felt it.
Magnificent. That's my background.
Huh?
I was telling her that was my background. She said she could hear Muni Long. I said
Oh.
that's my background.
Oh, okay.
But you said every time she blow on the screen, you can feel it. I
Yep.
love when they do that. I'm telling you, I've been told, and I've seen the years of where I came back to. I saw her hand, my hand, go up to the screen and the screen turned black. And I'm like, man, I'm just needing for these experiences to be strong like that. And so I do believe the more we do them, the stronger the experiences will become. Um, but I also feel like people don't understand, for somebody like April Ross to never have been to either any of my events, to even speak on anything about how I conduct my business, I feel like is out of line and out of pocket, because how can you say that when you've never even been there to experience it in either way, to say yay or nay. But that is the same kind of person that has caused this whole thing to go into Zoom and not be able to do this in person. Because yes, it works on the Zoom as well. But I know and I've seen the power of what happens in person, definitely, because certain parts of the body can be touched in real time and healed in real time. Now it can be done over the Zoom as well, but it's not as in person, you know what I'm saying? And it can make a difference. But I just feel like I've seen what it does for people in the person to person atmosphere. And we will still do some of those, but it's not going to be like the way we were doing them. But I know that the Spirit has a plan for the Zoom, which is why they opened it up for the household itself and not just per person, April Ross. I don't know why that irritated me. Like I could really slap the fuck out of her because that's how irritated that made me. You know what I mean? Because you speaking on something you ain't never even been in attendance. I'm sure you ain't even been to a group reading that I've held. So for you to even speak on anything, it really just irritated me. But I'm gonna get past it. I'm just saying though, you know. But I was asleep and I went to sleep very quickly, which is why I thought, Lord, I done got drunk and just passed out somewhere. Because I did not know. All I know is I woke up in that bed and was like, oh no, I gotta get to work. Like, so I done got up trying to do something else. I saw your comment, Tamara. I'm gonna probably try to do another one tonight, man. But I don't know. I'm gonna see how my body feels. I'm gonna try to get some rest and see. You know what I'm saying? It's the audacity for me too. You know, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get to. Priceless. When people don't realize what is happening inside of the Mestetic, you still think you're talking to Queen. You are not. You can't even put a price on being able to connect with deities, the Loa, your family members. If you got a price set in your head that you can put on that, then you should not even attend my channel, period. Don't come to my YouTube, not my Facebook, not my Instagram. This is not for you then. Because you can't ever tell me. Because really, I really want to I want to become physical with that person because I don't like that. Make me go outside myself. Make me go outside myself, but in myself at the same time. Listen here, Miss Frosty T. You have got my chat going crazy right now. I mean, really. They was
Oh,
talking about how
I
beautiful
don't even
you
see
are and
nothing in the
Debbie.
chat.
Yes, it was going crazy
Oh,
for a
thank
good little second.
gratitude. I was going to say thank you.
They said your
Oh,
hair is
wow.
beautiful
Oh,
and you are
man. Gratitude.
beautiful
I
too.
appreciate that.
Okay, is that Miss
Gratitude.
Debbie?
So where's everybody in the chat?
Miss Debbie, how are you?
Yes, I'm well, thank you. Gratitude, Queen. Gratitude. Last night was so amazing. So, when I first found out everything, I thought, do you hear me? Can you see me? Can you show me something? Because you don't really know what to look for that they're here. But however, last night when you had to step away and I could hear Mariolite and she was speaking and to me it just conveyed how much they want to be here with us and how much they want to walk with us and be acknowledged. I mean, they walk with us, every day. But however, they were really excited to come through last night. And that did something for my heart because I'm always like, do you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
And so to hear Mario like say, I could hear them. They wanted to be there, Queen. They wanted to be there
Yes.
with us, and they wanted to extend all the love and energy and high vibration to each and every one of us and beyond. So I am very grateful to have had that experience. There was much work being done there and much knowledge being conveyed, during the intermission. So it was just so surreal. I found it very hard to relax and go to sleep because your mind is just going. The vibration was elevated to the point where it was just like I couldn't believe this was happening. So I really enjoyed it. Gratitude.
Did you get to experience the Lama Dama?
I heard her. I was there when she came forth. I felt the energy. And, I'm just grateful. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so grateful.
Yeah, likewise. I'm glad to hear it. I had another question I was about to ask you. Oh, no, yeah, because I was asking him. I said, "Did Mama call for Yehuda?" Because Mama, she would call for Yehuda and his power when she begins to heal people. So I was like, "Did she call for Yehuda?"
I didn't hear her call for Yehuda. However, I did hear Papa Candelo say and speak with Yehuda. So that led me to feel that he was present every moment. Because Yehuda was like, okay, you had your turn. And he was like, no, I just got here. I just got here. And so I felt, I felt like, Yehuda was present the whole entire time. That there was no break in anything. And what normally would happen, it happened in a different way. She didn't need to call for him because he was already present, you
He's
know?
always present, but it's something that she does. Like when she's
Mm-hmm.
in the midst of healing, she'll just keep calling
Yes.
out his name
Oh,
as
I
if
see.
he's like endowing her with the power or something. So I was wondering if
Yes.
she did it last night.
No, no.
Um,
No, no.
okay,
Not,
okay.
no, no. No, no. I just felt it. I got the chills and just, I can't even begin to express to you how many metaphysical changes I went through last night.
Oh, I
Just
love
awesome.
that. Yes.
Gratitude, Queen. Gratitude.
Gratitude. Well,
Gratitude for
gratitude
all
to
the work you do.
everyone who came up and gave their thoughts on what happened and how it went for them. And we'll reconvene because I do believe I'm going to try to maybe do something tonight as well. We're just going to see if I can get some rest. I definitely will. I appreciate all of y'all for coming on and just sharing your experiences, whether good, bad, or indifferent. I do appreciate it, and we'll come back to the table, y'all.
Gratitude, Queen.
Gratitude. And Papa
Gratitude.
said, I heard Papa say he didn't
Okay,
like
Gratitude.
my
I wanted
damn
to
hair.
say one thing.
Wait, wait, what did he say, Queen? Apologies. What did he say,
But
Queen?
I heard Papa say he didn't like my hair.
Yeah, he felt a little different about it, and that's okay. He has been gone for 4 months, so it's okay.
Yes, yes.
I just wanted
Somebody
to
else said they
say
wanted
really
to say
quick, if
something.
I can,
Oh, go
to
ahead,
Queen.
Frosty. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I know you said that you were going to be doing a contest for the Michael Jackson Thriller.
Oh, the Thriller Challenge.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you now. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in on that. So that's
Okay.
what I do. I'm an artist. I'm a freestyle artist. So I'm a I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. But that's all I
Oh,
want
I
to
love
say.
that. Yes, I'm looking forward. I am looking forward to all of the entries from that. So excited to hear you singing. You gonna sing or you gonna rap?
Actually,
Yeah, I'm coming.
I sing and I rap. I do both.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to hear what everybody has done and will do. Um, I appreciate it for even, wanting to do it. I'm excited. Child, I'm gonna have to find a whole nother hair color. Child, Papa
Yeah, I
said
think
I look
it'll
like
be
a
something
clown.
different.
Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna come back to the table here shortly. I'll see
Gratitude.
y'all in a little minute. I appreciate y'all gratitude. Peace,
Gratitude.
y'all.
Gratitude, Ashe.